Welcome back to the channel. This video is we're gonna talk about the second round of Serie A for the new season of 2025-2026. So uh, this round was uh, like there was less goals in this round. Like it was all 1-2 or 1-0 or 2-1, and there was not a lot of surprises during this second round of Serie A, except when Udinese had beaten Inter Milan for 2-1, and actually other games went as it was expected. So we're gonna cover Cremonese versus Sassuolo, Lecce versus Milan, Napoli versus Cagliari, Pisa versus Roma, Bologna versus Como, Parma versus Atalanta, Lazio versus Verona, Genoa versus Juventus, Inter versus Udinese. So at the beginning of the round, Cremonese had played against Sassuolo in their stadium in Cremona. Actually, it was a spectacular game. The first half, Cremonese was the better side. They would be able to score 2 goals and to end it with 2-0. But in the second half, the Sassuolo make a good comeback and they draw and they tie the game for 2-2 until the last breath of the game when Cremonese had got a penalty and they score it and they will be able to secure a good 3 points. It would help him in the battle against relegation. The second game of this round was Lecce versus Milan, and actually in this game Milan will be able to beat Lecce 2-0, and it was very clear that Milan had the ability to beat Lecce because Milan was a better quality team, and everybody noticed the effect of Luka Modric and his effect in the midfield for AC Milan, especially in the first goal when Luka Modric has passed a great pass to Loftus-Cheek, who will be able to put it by his head. It was beautiful header goal, and after that, when Christian Pulisic will join the game, he scored the second goal and finished. On the other games, there was not big surprises when Napoli had beaten Cagliari, but the surprise was by the style which Napoli had won against Cagliari. And actually, Napoli suffered until they scored in the last breath of the game and the 95th at the 95th minute in the stoppage time. And overall, Cagliari played a great game. They will be able to make it very difficult for Napoli to create any chances and to wait until the last minute in the Stadio Armando Maradona. But overall, that win, and I can say that's not spectacular win, will give uh, Napoli boost for the rest of the season because uh, big teams always play until the last minute, and Napoli will be able to secure the 3 points at the last minute. The other game was between Pisa and Roma. Roma continued his good performance and had beaten Pisa by 1-0, 1-0, and through his young player Soule, Matthias Soule. So it seems to me that Roma players, they started to understand and to work in harmony and digest the the manner which and the way that tactical way which Gianpiero Gasparini is playing through, and it was deserved win for Roma. The other game was in Bologna, when Bologna had beaten Como by 1-0, and Bologna had scored the only goal of the game through their player uh, Riccardo Orsolini, I think Orsolini is a promising player in Serie A, and also Gennaro Gattuso, the head coach of Italy, had invited uh, him to play for the national team during the World Cup qualifiers. Overall, Como is a great team, and they played a very balanced team against Bologna. But of course, Bologna has better quality, has more experience. They will be able to win this game. At the end, it was not a surprise that Bologna had beaten Como. Atalanta fall in the trap of draw against Parma, so the game tied at 1-1, and Parma will be able to score also a goal at the last breath of the game in the stoppage time through the Patrick Cortoni, and it seems to me Atalanta players need some more time to adjust to Ivan Juric, the new coach, who had a very bad season last year when he had a bad experience with Roma, and then he went to Premier League with Southampton. Overall, it was fair game because Parma is one of the top the difficult opponents on their stadium, and I can say that it was a fair result. Lazio on in El Olimpico will be able to beat to smash, I can say, Hellas Verona by 4 goals, 4-0, because Hellas Verona conceded 2 goals in the first 10 minutes, and after that, the game was wide open for Lazio to add more goals, and I think it was like a Lazio game, and Lazio made a good react after their loss in the first round against Como, but everybody is in doubt about Maurizio Sarri because you know nobody can guess from 2 games because they performed very bad in the first game against Como, and then when they come back home and they played against Hellas Verona, don't we have to take into consideration that Hellas Verona is one of the of the relegation teams in Italy, and they sell a lot of good players, so they don't have a lot of luxury in the term of their transfer market. The other game was Genoa versus Juventus in the Luigi Ferrari Stadium, and actually it was very tough game for Juventus. As a Juve fan, I was happy that Juve will be able to secure a point from that to secure the 3 points. In the first half, most of the game was in the midfield, and there was only, as I remember, only 3 chances, one for uh, one for Genoa and 2 for Juventus through Gatti and Jonathan David. In the second half, Tudor, I think, did a good job. He changed some, he made some substitutions. He 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 brought Cup Miners and Dusan Vlahovic to the field, and from a corner kick, a very good corner kick from Kostic, uh, Dusan Vlahovic will be able to score Juventus the only winning goal. It was great 3 points, but Juventus have to work more. I don't have any high expectations for Juventus this year. They need to improve a lot of things. They need to work with Tudor. Tudor is a new coach. He needs time. And I think Juve fans have to be patient and to accept the present moment that we're going to fight for Champions League next year. Uh, Inter, the last game, the last game in this video and the best game was Inter versus Udinese. Actually, Udinese will be able to secure a great win by, I can say, spectacular performance. Even Inter scored first through Dumfries, but Udinese find a way to come back through a penalty, and then before the end of the first half, they will be able to score a second goal through Atta. And in the second half, actually Udinese made a very great game. You know, that's the beauty of Italian soccer. That when you go one goal difference, they know how to close all the doors to their goal. So I think defensively, Udinese played a very good game, and I can point out to Christiansen. This player had a magnificent game, and also as a team overall, as a I can say collective effort, Udinese deserved to win this game. Inter did not find solutions to penetrate and to score against this organized defense of Udinese to end the game 2-1 to Udinese, fully deserved. Credit to Ronic, their coach. And that was everything for me. Please, if you like this video, give me the like, subscribe to my channel, and always I'm happy to be to speak about Serie A, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video.